Okay, we're going to create a input form on a PDF, and we're going to go ahead and create a PDF from a Word document. So in order to do that, we're going to go ahead and create PDF. Let me go ahead and find the PDF I'm going to be converting. I'm going to go ahead and save this onto my desktop. That way I can easily open it. Now, converting it sometimes takes a little bit of time depending on how big it is. I'm pretty sure you've probably worked with this before, so there you go. Now it's popped up, it's all done. So all these blank areas is where we're going to input text boxes to be able to allow people to just type the information in instead of having to print it up and write everything in. So we'll start up here at the top. And in order to input that, it's going to be in the form section. It's going to be a text field. Now, you're going to left click and drag to create a box to cover the area that you want the information in. So, once you put that information in, it highlights it red so you can see the new form you've just put in. It automatically titles it for you. So in order to change it, you're going to go up here to Properties. We're going to go to Properties here, and we're going to name this date. Okay, we're going to put this as required, meaning that they cannot finish this form without inputting that information. Now, appearance. This automatically sets it to like size 14. I want to put it right about 10. And then we don't need a border around this once it prints. So we can go ahead and change that to none. And we really don't need a fill color either. We can go ahead and leave that as none. Now, options, we're going to want the alignment to the left. We don't have to worry about multi-line because it's just going to be month and date on there. We don't have to format anything here either. We can go ahead and close that. So there's our new text box here. So we're going to do a second text box. I'm going to left click, drag, create the second text box. Go ahead and do the same thing, go to Properties. We're going to do full client name. Or we can even do client full name. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and change that to right about 10. We don't really need a border around that. Everything's good here. So we're going to go ahead and close that. Now, in this case, I have a section where the client's name goes here and it also goes at the end. So instead of us having to input it 2 times, we can just create a copy of this. So what you do is go ahead and make sure this is selected. It's highlighted red. We're going to do Control-C. It's going to copy it for you. You're going to scroll down to the page you need that on, which ours is going to be the last page here. Then we're going to do Control-V. Control-V, of course, is paste. So we're going to then move it to the new area, which will be right here. And if we need to make it a little smaller, we can. There you go. And we can even drag this out some. There you go. Now, whenever the information is input up here at the top, it'll also be copied down there at the bottom. So that'll help us save a little time. So I've already put that information in. Now we can go ahead and do this one next, since there's nothing else up to this last page. So we're going to head and do that. We're going to go to Properties. I know it's kind of redundant here, but we'll go ahead and put title there. Let's see, we're going to do this down to 10 and no border here. And then we'll go ahead. Now this is the signature section, so you don't really need to put anything there. We're going to go ahead and go ahead to Properties. We're going to do name. Again, appearance, we're going to change this to 10. We're going to change this to none, and we're going to close. Okay, signature here. Now title here. This is going to be client's title, so we don't want to copy that one we have above there. We're going to do the same thing, Properties. We're going to do client title. Appearance is going to go down to 10, no border, and close. Okay, now for this address section, we're actually going to do this a little differently. We're going to go ahead and create a text box. We're going to actually highlight this whole area here. We're actually going to want to cover all this up here. This is going to be a multi-line one. So in this case, we're going to go up to properties again, just like we were previously. We're going to go ahead and do full address, appearance. We can go ahead and want 10 on here. No border, but fill color here, we're going to want to put this as white. So now you can see it's filled everything in for us. So now we can't see the lines behind it. And then we're going to go to options, and we're going to do multi-line. That'll allow us to be able to put more than one line in there if needed, which of course in this case we probably will. Then we can go ahead and close this, and we finished putting in all the required text boxes on this form. So we're going to go ahead and save this. So it should pop up saying this document contains fillable form fields. That's just to let you know that what you did, and to let you know that now when you open it later, it will tell you, hey, you've got to fill in these forms, so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and we'll close this down. And I'm going to go and minimize this, and I'm going to open up the other form. So I'll just open the other form. And this is the one we just created. And now up here at the top, you see how it says, please fill out the following form. You cannot save data typed in this form, but you can print it. So we're going to go ahead and come in here, and we shall put in November 23rd. Okay, and then we can put in Lenny Wilson. And if you scroll down now, when you come to the very last page, you're going to see my name's already input here. I'm going to put in admin here, company name, what's great about it is it allows you to tab through. So you can tab, I can put tab here, and I can just push enter. And there we go. And then we can just go ahead, and after this is done, we can file print it, or we can save a copy as, see, it will not let you. So you have to print the form, and actually if you have like a print to PDF, you can print the form. In my case, I have a PDF printer, so I can take this, it'll print it into a PDF, it'll save everything in that PDF for me. So we'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and save it. And so go ahead and close this. Go ahead and cancel. Let me go ahead and minimize this, and I can show you the completed PDF, which now has all the information in there. So now it has everything in there. And now it's all complete, and you still have the other one that you can use to input the information. And you can do that to all the fields. If you have a field where you have to put in this name multiple times, just Control C and Control V on each individual page, because you cannot move this field into another page by just dragging it. You have to select the page you're going to be on and do Control V on each individual page. You're going to need a copy of that field in. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Sharon has my information, and I'll be here all day. So hopefully this helps you out a lot, and hopefully it'll make everything a lot easier for y'all there at J&D. So I hope you have a great day.